welcome to day 10 of the IIHF World Championships, coming to you live from Riga, Latvia. You're watching the Pregame Skate, and I'm your host, IIHF. We have a great show lined up for you today. But before we get into it, let's take a look back at what we might have missed from the 6 games in action here in Riga on day 9, including a 10-goal period, a dramatic shutout, and some must-win games.
Late, he got knocked down. Cloak walks in, scores!
Of course, can find a spot to put the puck into, and he does, driving to the blocker side. Schmeichel was thinking shot all the way, and there's a goal.
Nice setup.
Johannes, who scored twice against Canada. For Volk back across, he scores! Starchenko, the captain. From the point, shot, score! And that's Starchenko.
Quite solid in this tournament for what you've asked him to do. He's going to want to play against Canada.
Sure. In comes Patan, great move. Patan in, shoots, scores! Alex. You're one of his favorites, though.
Oh,
the hard shot, scores! Svedberg rockets it home. There's 10.
And across the line, Berdyshaw drives it to the net, scores! As Frick let that one go. Rafikov tried to play it up the boards after Nathaniel shot, score! Nico Hischer.
Verbanov with a little dish pass here. Coach Cholchinski battling, upended, slides it out front. And
hunting down the puck all the time. Finds his first loose one, misses. And he is quicker to it than both Abdelkader and Hawkland.
Esplin lost the handle, and Donato works in. Little chance in front for Thompson. Loose puck, they score! Tage Thompson.
Solaric with a shot to the short side. Right pad save made by Dom. Lantoshi. Watched by Morton. Madsen in front, scores! Solaric. Solaric is after it, back for Ravik. Lantosi to the front of the net, big save, Dom. Rebound, Janosic bangs it home.
2 for 6 on the man advantage in the tournament. Nienola works in. He has one of their power play goals. Sutton has the other, and now they've got a third from Anton Lundell. So the missed call doesn't cost Finland. In comes Lundell with Ruotsalainen. Lundell for Ruotsalainen, shoots, scored!
So one player that is yet to make this little highlight reel of ours is German star Dominik Kahun, who joined the bubble late in Riga after the season ended in the NHL. But he is set to join the action tomorrow, finally, after his quarantine period. And we got a chance to sit down with him this morning to talk about this whirlwind of a journey to Riga and his excitement to actually hit the ice tomorrow.
Cannons takes a number as Moritz Müller knocks him to the ice. Some room now for Germany. Draisaitl to the front. They score! What a play by Draisaitl to find Kahun, and the Germans hope to forge a comeback.
awareness as that puck just sprinkles by the blocker post.
That play started with Draisaitl breaking up an attempted exit from Finland. Now Draisaitl feeds the front. Kahun again scores! Dominik Kahun finds a tying goal for Germany.
His first at this tournament this year, ties the score again.
I'm sure you've been asked this multiple times, but walk us through the decision-making process after your season ends to come here to Riga to join the bubble.
Yeah, it was for sure very quickly. We basically played against Winnipeg in game 4, and it went to third overtime, so it was a long game. And I obviously talked to the guys before. If we lose, maybe they're gonna call me, and so it was like 1 at night, and the call came, and yeah, I had like 5 minutes to decide, so I decided to go. Then we had to fly home to Edmonton, so I basically came at 5 in the morning to Edmonton. Had to go to the ring, pick my stuff up, and at 9 I went to the airport. So
wow.
And I had a long trip, so yeah, it was pretty stressed out.
5-minute decision. Did you forget anything?
No, I have everything. My girlfriend stayed 2 more days in Edmonton.
Okay.
So she packed everything.
That's nice.
Yeah, but yeah, it was definitely a quick decision.
And was there any hesitation, or you were like, I want to come and continue my season, I want to represent my country?
Yeah, definitely. It was, first of all, a tough feeling that we went out of the playoffs, but No, like I wanted to go for sure to play, especially like with this group of guys. I know them very well, and the only thing was like I didn't really know if I make any games. You know, I didn't want to come and maybe not play a game, so I made sure of that, and yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
Awesome. So you're about to play your first game. What is that feeling like? You get to go out there and actually play a real game.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play tomorrow. I hope I can play tomorrow, but it looks like it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like I said, with this group of guys, we love to play with each other, so I'm very excited.
And so tomorrow's game, no fans. The day after, fans for the first time. It's been a year since you've had fans in the arena.
Yeah.
It's against the home team. It's going to probably be a home crowd. How does that make you guys feel? Are you excited, nervous?
I think we're just excited to have fans again. Actually, it's pretty funny because we had the Olympic qualification here. I think it was 2017. We played here against the final game in Latvia, and the rink was full. So
they'll remember you.
Yeah, we know the feeling, and yeah, it's going to be for sure tough. So we have to be ready for that. But also, it will be special that there's some crowd.
Yeah, it's a good timing for you to come in, get that big game. We've looked in your past World Championship. You've scored against Finland. You scored against Latvia. Now you have the U.S. Are you going to get that next big goal? Those are some big goals you've scored.
I hope so. You know, that's why I'm here, to try to help the team, and I'm gonna do my best. I know it's gonna be tough. Maybe the first couple of periods, you know, from the smallest to the big guys. Yeah, I need to have short shifts for sure, and yeah, we're gonna see. But I'm very excited to be here.
Awesome. And final question: what is it like to represent Germany, to come out here to put that crest on? I know it's different than your NHL club, but what is that pride like?
Yeah, I said it a lot of times already. It's special, you know. That this was always my dream. You know, I always had the dreams to play in the NHL, but it makes me more prouder to represent my country. So yeah, it's great, and every time I wear the jersey, it's just special.
Awesome. Well, wish you best of luck.
Thank you very much.
So Kahun will hit the ice tomorrow as Germany faces the United States, so that is a game not to miss. And I know we talked a lot about firsts over the last 10 days because it has been quite the history-breaking year here for us at the World Championships. Let's take a look at the players who scored their first ever goals here while they're in Riga.
Big True works it off the boards, plays it back at the line, slap shot, that's blocked, rebound, score! Asperup finds the loose puck in the high slot.
Onto the score sheet after being put on the roster. Block shot in front. Asperup is able to go blocker side.
Pass brought in by Robertson. Shoots, scores! Robertson sneaks it through Okanora. It's a power play goal, and the United States is down by 1.
Gets away from Orlando. Look at this thing. That's going to be almost an icing, but he knocks it down, gets it flat, and finds the 5-hole. He wants it. Didn't want it waist high, but he'll take it. And just finds a hole on Okanora.
A lacrosse stick to catch that pass.
It got moved to Detroit. This gets turned over at center ice. Back in front, shorthanded, try, score! It got turned over at center.
Nice feed. Kamenev got that Czech Republic power play with 4 forwards and Hronek back on the defense.
Berdashov plays it back at the line, down low it goes. Dish back by Morozov. Shot, score! The power play connects. Anton Berdashov.
Garenko wasn't able to elevate it high enough. Just very good puck movement. Looks like it's going to be a shot here, back behind the pack pass. And after 2 quick passes, Rubitz, he was set, but he didn't stay big enough for long enough. It's a nice snapshot, top corner, and Rush opens the scoring in Group A play.
Odd man rush, Flecken with the wrist shot, save, loose puck, score!
Take off the other way. Pickpocketed in the 2-on-1, and Fleck's gonna shoot. It's gonna squeak through.
Back to the line. Rosandich goes cross ice, gets the return pass, comes near side, Prospasil scores! That same top corner. And another power play goal, and Slovakia has opened up a 3-0 lead.
Just to put put it into perspective of the records being broken here in Latvia, we've created a couple stat boards to show you this is no ordinary World Championships. So first, let's look at the first goal in your first Worlds game. So there's already been 5 opportunities that have been capitalized on by 5 different countries. And Jason Robertson has really stood out as one of the stars from the United States early on. So here are some history-making moments for these young stars. And if we move on, we also have team first. Now, this has been obviously major storylines, a lot of upsets being taken. Denmark securing their first ever win over Sweden. 11 goals ever scored from the Kazakhstan team ever. That's just crazy. That was yesterday. I was sitting there in the press box watching. That was overwhelming. And then Latvia's first ever win over Canada. That was just obviously an incredible moment to happen here in Riga. And then in our final board, we have interesting facts. So we have quite a few random things have happened at this World Championship. Obviously, Great Britain's first win over Belarus. That was their first win since 1962. That was outrageous, so much fun. The team had a blast. As you can see, lots of really fun things happening here, but also history being made. So take a look at these interesting facts and more to come for sure. We know that there are a lot of things that can happen, especially I know I see some Kazakhstan fans in the chat. If Kazakhstan clinches the quarterfinals, that would be the first time they would ever have done that. So that could be a really cool first to add to the list. And also to our Kazakhstan viewers, I see you all in the chat. We do have something really exciting coming tomorrow. So make sure you're tuned into the Pregame Skate where we sit down with Darren Dietz. So a very big face in Kazakhstan and on the team. And we're going to have him and give a little bit of insight on his journey here and what it's like playing in Kazakhstan. So something to look forward to tomorrow. And we had another chance to sit down with another Czech player because they are just so willing to be on the Pregame Skate. We appreciate that so much. So here's an interview with Libor Sulak.
Sikac into the slot shot, score. Sulak takes the pass after Sikac held it. This will be win number 3 in a row for Czech Republic, and that'll set up a great game. Shot, score. Sulak gets his second of the game.
The entry into the zone, Hansel up top, skins away from a Czech, gets it back. He is a Czech, but here we go. And this just goes right past bounds, I think. As cruising near the front of the net was Hansel. 88 will get it.
Hansel with the feed and then heads to the front of the net. Fleck is there as well.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. I know you all have a very busy schedule, so we'll keep it short. But first I want to start with, it's been a little bit of a slower tournament start for your team, but now you're starting to rebound. So what has been the success to, the last couple games and getting that momentum going?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's huge for us. So we are happy. So we're like getting like bounce back for us. So yeah, it was very, very tough. Two matches against Russia and Swiss. So yeah, I think it was more important game was against Sweden. We lose 2-0, and we like came back with 4-2, and that's I think was like first of the moment, like when we like trust each other and like play like one man, and like everybody like we're playing like very good from this moment, I think.
Who is the best on the team at bringing the energy on the bench? Like if you're down in the game and you need someone to, slap you on the back and get you fired up, who's that person?
I think everybody tried like bringing like more positive vibe, and I don't know if I can like say like one guy. I think everybody, like if we didn't play well, like everybody tried like, yeah, keep going, like will be okay, and like keep pushing like each other. And I think everybody tried. Like I don't want to say like one guy who is like the best with these things. I think everybody tried.
That's a good team dynamic to have. Everybody wants to get on the same page. And on June 1st, so that's next week, it's the first day that fans can be here to attend the games, and that's the first day that you're playing your rival Slovakia. So how big of a game is that going to be, and how excited are you for that?
Yeah, it's good. I think especially this without the fans, I think I don't like it. So I think nobody like it without the fans. Like we are excited for like fans coming to Crowns, and hurt like a little bit. Czech like let's go, and if we score the goals or something good. So yeah, we'll see like how many people like arrive to Riga, because I don't know how it works right now, if can came like and right away go on the game. So it's good point.
And how's that rivalry? I know that we hear a lot about these two teams having that tension or on the ice or like loving to play each other. Do you feel the same way? Do you get up to another level?
Yeah. It's true. This world champion is different. Like normally, so we are like whole day like together or on the hotel or in the area. So it's different. So I think it's no problem with this bubble or something.
Awesome. Okay, and finally, I know we don't want to keep you too long, but you've been a part of the team since Czech national team since 2010, so it's been a little bit of a while. Do you have any favorite moments or favorite times that you've been able to pull the jersey on?
I don't know. I don't know if I like favorite moments. So it's every moment if I'm on the ice and put jersey on my back or my body. So it's special moment for me, because if you represent like your country or something like that, so it's special, like especially on the end of the season. So everybody like from the other team, they are doing like off ice on the ice, so like they prepare and you can play still hockey. So it's perfect.
Awesome. We wish you best of luck, and we'll be keeping a close eye on you, because everyone that comes on our show ends up getting a goal or getting a point. It's like we have the magic touch, so I think that might happen to you.
Yeah, it's goal. It's I think it should be goal.
Okay, and then one more thing. How do you say "let's go" in Czech?
Do toho. Češi do toho.
Češi do toho. Wait, one
Češi
more
do
time.
toho. Češi.
Češi?
Češi do toho.
Češi do toho.
Češi do toho.
That was good, right?
Yeah, it's very well. That's good.
Thank you so much. Language lessons.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah.
Češi do toho. I'm remembering it, and it's ingrained in my brain now. So thanks to Libor Sulak for joining. Not a bad player to add to your fantasy team, which is something you need to set right now before the games start in less than an hour. So don't forget to add to your daily fantasy lineup, do your daily game picks in the app. And if you picked up Roman Starchenko yesterday, you are an actual genius, because he had 5 points in the 11-3 victory over Italy. So you're probably in first place at this point. So let's check in with Eki, who's our resident hockey expert, and see how he did on day 9.
Yo, what's up guys, Eki here. Welcome to my IIHF fantasy game day 10 picks. Canada is playing against Italy. Canada has been really solid in the past couple games, so I have their first line as my fantasy first line. Canada's new first line has been on fire, and Italy lost to Kazakhstan yesterday 11-3, and they're playing the next day against Canada. So this might be ugly. I kind of wanted to put more Canada players, but I've told myself not to put more than 3 players from the same team in my fantasy team anymore, because that has not worked out for me in the past. So I have Toni Sund for Finland. He's been playing very well lately. Rafael Diaz for Switzerland against Belarus, Switzerland's captain. Very important game for Switzerland as well. And then Harri Sateri in net for Finland against Latvia. So very simple. That's my fantasy team today. Other options, I feel like any player you go with from Canada has a chance to get bunch of fantasy points for today. Also, Switzerland has had a couple high-scoring games, so going with somebody like Timo Meier, Nico Hischier probably wouldn't be a bad option as well. Then let's see what happened yesterday. Kind of an average day. My offense let me down, so plus 4 points from my offense in total. Not the greatest. But my defense, Sand had an assist and Ronek had a game-winning goal. And 3+ in plus-minus, so 12 fantasy points. Nikita Boyarkin got me 4 points as my goalie. So I got 23 points. That's not great, but that's not bad either. Then let's see the best fantasy roster point-wise yesterday. Yuan with 67 points. Oh my. He had Starchenko for Kazakhstan, Mikalis for Kazakhstan as his captain. So that's 26 points with the captain. He got 46 points just out of 2 players. He had Ronek as well. Man, if you trusted Kazakhstan yesterday, it really paid off. As always, I have to give a shout out to the guy who's leading my own fantasy league. Kevin again. This is like 5th, 6th time in a row. He only has a 10-point lead anymore though. You can register for the fantasy game at fantasy.iihf.com. For competing, you have a chance to win cash prizes and all kinds of IIHF app hero. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.
Okay, so set your rosters right now because puck drop is right around the corner. And in Group A action, we're going to see Belarus versus Switzerland up first and Sweden versus Slovakia to end the night. And then in Group B action, we have Italy versus Canada, followed by Finland and Latvia at night. So that's our schedule for today. It's day 10. Make sure you're always following IIHF Hockey and IIHF Worlds and all their posts so we can share your fan content. You can stay up to date with everything we have going on here in Riga. But before we say goodbye, we want to take a look at one of our Latvian players, Oskars Batna, before tonight's game. So that's right after I say goodbye. I'm Ailish Forfire. Thank you so much for watching the Pregame Skate. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place.
Score by Oskars Batna.
We need those 3 points, so we're gonna go like a pit bull. Yeah. Hockey is a game of mistakes. And yeah, obviously we had a few mistakes which they scored, but we're not going to give up. We still have 2 big games left, so we're going to battle till the end and try to get 6 points. First game, it was I finally got my first World Championship goal, and then third period, one of the Canadians went in my knee-to-knee. But I tried against USA, so it was okay. But like next morning, I woke up and it was again my knee was sore, so that's why I missed the match. Personally, I think I will be back. I just need to see what the coaches tell me. I do my things. I focus to my game, and then we'll see what the coaches choose. We know where we stand in the standings right now, and yeah. We're just going to battle first Finland and then Germany.